And welcome to the news today on YHC. We're going to get started with a special guest we have today. We have Diane Mitchell, Regional Healthcare Foundation, a local organization here with us. She comes on each month and tells us what's going on with the foundation. And Diane, it's good to have you back with us.
Good to be here. Just going to do a little bit of update with you this month. We're just trying to keep cool, enjoying this cool weather this week, as everybody is. And I wanted to kind of tell you our fitness challenge ended on June the 9th. It's gone on since right after Christmas. We started January 6th and have some winners to announce to you here in the community. It's a team challenge, and so we have teams of 4 get together, and actually the winners are done by the percentage of weight they lost. Therefore, it's a more level playing field. And the winners were, we were kind of laughing here before we started about names we've had. And the winners were the motivated mamas. And motivated mamas were Sharon Jones, Dana Mathis, Misty Swindle, and Shelley Ward. And those ladies lost 18.62%. And that was the winning. And so they each won $250 for a total of $1,000. The team won $1,000, and we split that up for them, and they each get $250 for first place. The second place winners won a total of $500 for $125 each, and those were the 4 Bs. Eric Bean, Catherine Bean, J.T. Brimmer, and Will Brimmer. Will Brimmer is a youth, and he just did a fantastic job. We're real proud when we do have some young people that take part, and so we're real proud of all of them, but particularly of Will. And then the third place winners were the Chicken Dumpling Gang.
Oh, boy.
And I don't think they ate too many chicken dumplings during this to take third place, and they lost 14.6%. They together won $250, so that's $62.50 each. And that was Pam Clanahan, Kathy Ferris, Stephanie Oliver, and Peggy Parsley. And then we give a prize for the individual who lost the most pounds, and they get $250. And that was Gordon Green, and he lost 58.5 pounds during this challenge. So he individually gets a check for $250. It's always we always have good participation for that, and people are excited to participate, and there's a lot of pounds lost in Dexter during that time period. So it ended on a good note, and this time they put together a cookbook, and we printed that off for them, and they shared it, and so it's always a real healthy competition and a real healthy time for the people who participate. So we'll probably do that again next year, and it usually starts right after Christmas, so you can watch for it. We have a sign out front that will announce that, and we hope others will join us next year.
Good deal.
So that's the weight loss challenge. We still have our diabetes support group going. It is growing. It is the first Monday of every month. We are going to take a break in July because the first Monday is the 4th of July. So we won't have a meeting during July, but we'll resume again the first Monday in August, and we hope that we'll have a good turnout. It has grown a little bit every month, and we'll feel like that is a much needed group in Dexter because diabetes is a rapidly growing condition, and so we just want everybody to be aware that we have that. There's no charge for that group. We have an excellent RN that leads that group, and we have lots of good tips for diabetics at that group. I wanted to announce that Mother to Mother just obtained 2 grants for this next fiscal year, and the total of those grants are $68,000. And of course, we're always appreciative to get the grant money, and that will help us fund some of our programming for next year. So we're real pleased about that. Another thing that we do for funding, we have some other funding endeavors, and one thing that we're going to have this Saturday down at Cox Corner, we're going to have an indoor yard sale. We've heard that there may be some showers on the way. We hope some showers on Saturday, so we'll be indoors down there. So if it's raining, we won't be wet, and if it's hot, we'll be cool. So we hope that people will come by and spend some of their money down at our yard sale. Some of the things that we do, like the yard sale and other things we do to raise money, are for things that our grants don't cover. I think I've mentioned that a little bit before. Our grants, all of our grants for any of our programs, are very specific. When we get a grant, we write a budget for the grant. And if it's not in the budget, then we can't spend money. We have to go strictly by the budget. So particularly in Mother to Mother, we can have some things that we would like to be able to help our girls with. We have currently 17 girls going to college, and we want to support them in their endeavors to go to college. Now, if they would happen to have a couple of bad tires and they're going to Cape, that stops them, because most of them are on a very tight budget. And to be able to go out and buy 2 new tires right in the middle of the semester unexpectedly, they just can't do that. So if we can help them get a couple of tires for their vehicle so that they can continue on with their college schedule, we want to be able to do that. And so if we can raise some money at a yard sale and put that money aside to help these deserving young women who have already proven themselves by attending college, then we can take it out of that little pool of money. We can help them get those tires, and they can be on the road, literally on the road, continuing their education. So sometimes we have to have some extra funding to do those kinds of things, because grant money typically doesn't provide for tires, as it doesn't provide for some other things that those young women need that we want to be able to, when they've proven themselves, then we try to go the extra mile to help them get the things that we deem necessary for them to continue the things that they're doing. So that's why we have some other fundraisers, and you will see us doing some things, because that money then can be spent in the way that we deem necessary. You know, we're real, I guess you'd say we hold a real tight purse strings on even yard sale money, because we really watch how we spend that money, and those girls prove themselves to us before we let go of any of that money. But we do have it available for those type of things. So when you come and you support us, whether it's renting the plantation room for an event, or buying some things at our yard sale, or coming upstairs to the gift shop, that money we are able to use for the things that our grant money won't allow us to spend money for. Another thing that we have coming up right now is that we have a little girls' tea party room. We talked about, and I hope we're able to do that soon, taking your cameras down there and going around Cox Corner and showing the different things that are down there, because I think your audience would be surprised at what we have down there. One little area is a tea party room, and it is just a cute room where little girls, I'm going to say little girls, I can't imagine a little boy. I had 2 boys. I can't imagine them being in a tea party room, but the little girls love it. They're little individual tea sets, dress-up clothes, and a little girl's birthday would be wonderful in the tea party room. And it typically rents for $100 for an event, and there's a $25 reset fee, and then you can, provide it, set it up and use it for however long, typically 2 to 3 hours. You want to have that room. But from now, if you rent it now through August the 15th, we are giving a discounted rate of $50. It's actually half price. Now, I will tell you this, all you have to do is rent it and pay for it now. You can have it anytime throughout the remainder of this calendar year. So as long as you reserve it and pay for it, you don't have to use it right now. but we are allowing it because we want it exposed. A lot of people haven't seen it. It's not kind of on the traditional route when you go in there. So we're trying to get exposure to the Little Girls Tea Party room. So if you give us a call, then you can rent that and reserve it for any time throughout 2011 at half price, which is a real deal. And a lot of little girls want to do something that the other little girls aren't doing, and this is a real neat idea for your little girls. So if you'd like to see it, see if it's something you'd like to use, we would love to show it to you.
All right.
So those are kind of the things that we have on our horizon. We're still real busy down at Cox Corner with our prescription drug program. We just keep getting new doctors. We've had calls from Cape Girardeau doctors who are real interested in what we're doing, and we're going up and speaking with them because they can hardly believe that we have a program that will help these people get their medication free. They so much don't believe it that they want to come up and talk to us face to face and be sure there's no catch to this. There isn't a catch. There is not a catch. If you don't have prescription drug coverage and you qualify financially for that, we can help you get your medication from pharmaceutical companies. So there really is no catch. And so we're talking to more and more doctors about our program and how it's available to people who need medication and can't afford their medication.
Good deal. We try to emphasize that each month here.
Yes.
When you come and talk about that prescription drug program, very, very advantageous for those people out there that can access it.
That's right. If you have any questions about it, or just give us a call at the office, and the people that answer the phone can give you a brief rundown on it and send you paperwork on that, and you can see if you qualify for it. Basically, it's a financial qualification that you have no prescription drug coverage and a financial qualification. And I think most of you would be surprised that the financial is not as strict as you might think it would be. So if you're having trouble getting your medicine, give us a call.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to share?
I think that's about it. I just wanted to give you some kind of updates on everything and let you know what we're doing this summer, and be back next month and try to fill you in on some more things that are going around at Regional Healthcare.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure appreciate it. We'll be looking forward to it next month.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. That's Diane Mitchell of the Regional Healthcare Foundation, a local organization providing many things for people out there, including the prescription drug program that she talked about, and also the Mother to Mother program. Also a great benefit there as well. And we'll be back.